Hi there, this is Avraham with Reconvert. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the variant picker block, how to configure it, and some of the key differences you might encounter between the widgets and the different page types. So to access the variant picker block, simply click the variant picker block inside the relevant widget that you're interested in applying this block. By default, Reconvert will display the default product variant set in your Shopify store, obviously assuming that you have variants. You can adjust this behavior depending on your settings. So by default, the display variant picker on the right hand side is actually turned on. I've turned it off here so we can start from a blank slate, but this is what you might see if you click variant picker straight off. So you can see we have a number of sizes for this product and we have one color variant. So both of these are two different variants we have. So let's assume that we want to display the variant picker. So we go ahead, tick display variant picker. This is on the post-purchase page to begin with. So we actually have a number of pre-selected variants that will show here. The default product variant is based on the default product variant set in your Shopify store. You can adjust this behavior depending on your settings. So here in my list of products within my Shopify store, we've just stepped out of Reconvert for a second here, just so you can see. This is the product that we're interested in for the demo. So let's go ahead and click that. And we can see the variants here listed by size and by color. Now, the default product variant will be the first size and the first color in your list. So Reconvert will pull that through. So if you do want to change the default variant, for instance, let's say we wanted size 12 to be the default variant, we would need to go into size and then move 12 to the top of the values here. But I'm okay with 9 being the default value for size. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that, not change anything here. But I just wanted to give you the view from within inside products. So you have had sight of that and you can play around with the order here if you want to go by the default value. So going back to Reconvert, we have the default product variant, which is why it's bringing through the 9 and the red here from our Shopify settings. But if we want to specify a variant for the purpose of this upsell alone, we can click the specific variant and then click the pairing or the specific variant. So we obviously have got two variants here, the size and the color, but there's only one color, which is why we've got the 9 red, 10 red, and 12 red, as you saw in the Shopify settings. So let's say we wanted the 10 red to be the specific variant that would default to. So we could just go ahead and select that here. The other option you have for the variant picker is to not select a variant at all. Leave it blank. So here you can see that the size has not been defaulted to anything and neither has the color. So your customer will come in and have a kind of a free choice from all like this. So you can also select that. Now, within the post-purchase upsell that I'm using here, we have an option in all of these pre-selected variant settings. So let's work within a specific variant just for the purpose of this. Let's say we've selected 10 and red. We have the option of combining all the options into one drop-down. You'll see what I mean. Here in the middle, we have two separate drop-downs for the two separate variants of size and color. If we click this, it's going to combine both together in one box. Quite clever. So we can see here we've got the 9 and the red, the 10 and the red, and the 12 and the red all in one nice, neat drop-down menu. We also have the option to display this price or not display this price. So you'll see if you tick combine all options into one drop-down, a new box will open at the bottom and you'll have a tick box to decide whether you want that price to show or not, just like so. You'll also have the opportunity to change the text here. Instead of variant, you may want to write something that matches the nature of the variants, for instance, size and color. Once you're happy with how things are laid out for you, remember to click save. From within the thank you page, for example, the variant picker within the product upsell looks slightly different. There's slightly different options here. So this is just an example that the variant picker can change depending on the page that you're on and the widget that you're in. So just use the available options there to give your customers the best chance. We're constantly developing new features and new parts to all of these widgets and these blocks. So, by the time you're watching this, there maybe look slightly different to this as well. So you've got there a walkthrough on the variant picker on the various pages. As always, once you've finished setting up the block as you wish and completed setting up the widget, make sure you go ahead and click save at the top right of the screen to save all your changes, like so. If you do need any further help, you can use the sidebar on the left-hand side of the page to navigate to the particular block you're interested in learning more about. And then to the right-hand side, you can click learn more, in this case about the variant picker, but whichever block you're in, you can click learn more to see our help desk articles and our videos on that particular block. To stay updated, subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips and features. Give us a review. We love seeing them, and happy reconverting.